This is why women pick the bear, because they made communism work. How do you feel about that meme? Surely you know of that, right?
I've never saw the original. I just saw something about women would rather be in the woods with a bear than a man. Is that right?
Yeah, and I saw the original, and it was like a white what I think is the original that kicked it off. It was like a wife recording and like instigating her husband.
That sounds right.
And I forget if she was asking him whether he would like to be trapped in the woods with a bear or a man, or whether he thought that women would like to be. And he said, like, yeah, man, because you don't know, like, no matter what your fears are of the man, it's not like every man is like that.
It's going to maul you to death.
Whereas, like, a bear, you're pretty sure that it's a danger. Whereas a man could either be someone trying to help you or a danger. And she was like, oh, you're going to get so much shit for saying, and she treated it like a given. She treated it like, everybody's going to agree with me, and you don't even know what kind of shitstorm you're in for, and I'm going to post this on the internet. And in my mind, I was like, oh, she's crazy.
She sounds crazy.
And then it gets posted on the internet.
And
apparently every single
every
single
white
woman
agreed.
Every single white woman thinks that that's like a logical choice, and I'm just left confused.
They all want to fuck the bear.
I'm actually very confused.
A bear
about
is
that.
like a big.
I don't understand it.
Well, think of it this way: a bear is like a big dog, and white women want to fuck dogs.
Like no matter what bad experiences you've had with men, or what potential dangers or threats there are with men. Thanks, Jogo. It's kind of it's either a dishonest answer or a stupid answer.
I was gonna say.
Like I don't know if they believe what they're saying.
It's almost like it's either insane, dishonest, or both.
Is it to be spiteful? Like, is the whole point just to like make men be mad about it?
Yes, it's literally to be spiteful to men. That's all it is. That is what it is.
None of them have seen Grizzly Man or something? Like, I don't know what's going on. It's rage bait, but usually rage bait is like one person saying something to make people pissed off. It's weird that so many people...
Every woman decided to jump on it.
It's weird that there are people like defending that perspective.
Yeah.
It seems like mean-spirited, but then I guess their argument would be like, you can't be mean-spirited towards men because of the patriarchy or something.
Yeah.
It's just kind of rude.
It is kind of rude.
Chemistry. Sorry, can you... Almost like maybe we should listen to the woman instead of making fun of them for no reason, but go off Queen, I guess. What do you...
Listen to the women that they'd rather be mauled by a bear than be with any man?
Hold on. By taking issue with the bear versus man sentiment, is not to take issue with the fact that men can be damaging and hurtful towards women, and that there are men that exist that have raped and killed and done all sorts of terrible things towards women. The taking issue with the man versus bear sentiment has nothing to do with that. That is not dismissing the idea that women have been harmed by men.
But to say the
Listen
average...
to their reasoning, but it's not reasonable.
It's not. Can you to say the average bear...
Chemistry.
To say the average bear is less dangerous than the average man is dishonest. Then you know that's dishonest.
Chemistry. I'm going to listen to their reasoning, and you can say it right now, and I'm listening.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for you to explain it. So please, I'm listening. And it's also very dishonest to say making fun of them for no reason when we're literally talking it through right now.
Yeah, but I'm also happy to, on another occasion, make fun of them for no reason.
Well, you're Scoot.
I'm Scoot.
Yeah, I'm not Scoot. So I'm listening. So if we can...
I'm just a baby.
If there's something beyond just we're dunking on men and trying to get a reaction or something, like I don't know. Because a bear is easy to figure out what it will do. I'm not sure I agree with that. And I don't believe that the women who have said that have used that as their rationale. I think you're the first person to have said that, but...
Classic predictable bears. Like all animals, extremely predictable.
I think that there's a certain percentage of the population, of women, and also of men, that view the entire other gender that they're not a part of in a way that seems like they've been hurt and that they have some sort of bone to pick. And a lot of what they say and a lot of what comes out of their mouths and typing and whatever they put out into the world is based on that belief that they have been hurt or that they feel as though the other gender has some sort of like undeserved power or privilege and they just feel spiteful. And I think that that's wrong in both directions.
Yeah, totally.
And I think it's just kind of like a weird, unnecessarily rude sentiment to be like, for so much of the population to be like, oh yeah, a bear. a wild animal
obviously
that
bear.
can overpower
Obviously dangerous
literally
bear.
everybody. A bear that will eat you and like maul you and probably won't be friendly. It's a very very slim chance that it will be your friend.
Unless
Versus like I don't know.
are we talking
I don't know if the average man
are we
is
talking
like gonna
koala?
rape or kill you.
Because I might take koala over man. But if it's like the standard kind of bear we're talking about, like a brown bear, then yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think the average man. I think the average bear is a danger to both men and women.
Yes.
I think the average bear is dangerous. I don't know if the average man is.
I'm an average
right?
man. Am I dangerous?
I don't know if over 50 out of 100 men will
Yeah.
rape or kill a woman that they see alone in the woods.
I don't think they will.
I really don't think that's the
I
case.
don't think they will.
And for someone to try and justify that belief is like, it seems either crazy or just you've got a bone to pick and it comes from like an irrational hatred.
Yeah.
It's weird that people are like defending that.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing for like one person to say that and be crazy, but then if like other people are like
lot
taking
of
issue
other
with it and
people,
being like,
yeah.
hey, that's kind of rude, then the perspective of being like, oh, you're not listening to women is just also kind of like dismissive and
Yeah.
seems like not grounded in reality.
I feel like a bunch of women, if actually presented with that choice as not a hypothetical, would choose the man. You don't say. It's almost like it's
Like,
easy to
what's the point
say
of just being
bullshit
mean for no
online.
reason? Like
Because a lot of people are mean for no reason.
I don't get it. Looking into it, and apparently someone also conducted a street interview where most of the women chose the bear when asked. I don't know. See, here's the thing. When you do street interviews, you can edit things in a way where you omit
I was
a
going
certain
to say,
amount of
most
the
of the women
answers.
they showed. Was it most
So
of the
that's not
women they
necessarily.
asked?
It'd be interesting if, like, an actual poll, most women chose the bear. That would be interesting.
Two different polls would be interesting. One where it's a hypothetical poll, and one where you have to go do it. Those would be two interesting polls to see if they're the
Yeah,
same.
one where you have to be honest.
The one where you can't just lie and be spiteful.
Who knows if the street interview is serious? Like,
Was it a
it's
jaywalking
difficult
segment from The
for me
Tonight
to
Show?
believe that people would say that honestly, like most people.
Oh, I mean, I don't, but you don't have to believe that because I don't think they're saying it honestly. They're saying it dishonestly and spitefully.
I just don't.
It's very simple.
Are that many people spiteful?
Yes.
I don't. Like most people, though.
Yeah, most women.
Wow. A bear wouldn't say that.
You know what? A bear would never say that. You're better off with the bear.
If you had to listen to a Twitch stream of a man or a bear,
Always bear. Always
see
bear.
that's an easy answer. I would
yeah.
listen to the bear's.
I completely
Twitch
agree.
stream.
Yeah. So you traded.
So if you were in the woods alone with a woman, you would say something mean, but the bear would not.
That's true.
Okay. Would you rather women have the right to vote or
Nope.
a bear?
Bear.
See, that's kind of what it sounded like, you know?
Always bear.
It just like it's as disrespectful.
The chat is unanimous bear, by the way.
It's just kind of like a rude thing to even
Yeah.
suggest. Like it's kind of just
well, yeah, it's
like
a
it's
a
dishonest.
setup to be rude.
yeah.